What's up, guys? We're back with more Final Fantasy 16. Cat, every time you hop in my lap, it goes badly. So how about you don't? Thank you. And every time I start my stream, I remember that I should probably get something to drink. Glad my kitchen's so close. Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get started now, guys. Talk to mid! Oh my god, I almost fell.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
God, if I talk to this character and they're not what's her name? Motherfucker.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air.
She sounds like she's just regurgitating knowledge.
Alone, to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid.
Okay, maybe now she knows what she's talking about.
Fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there.
Oh, we're good at getting rid of those.
Of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Actually, hang on a second. Let me check my map. Make sure there ain't no quests I'm gonna leave behind.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
They get ready.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
What is this place?
Let's go. Time to fight. Be safe.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for... The, ruins are just over there, as is...
Of course.
It's gonna be the smallest
Anybody home?
little creature ever.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Aw, motherfucker.
Soil and stone!
You fucking bitch. Hold still. Bye. Oh.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Yeah, that wasn't
You
really,
shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
I hope what's-her-name stays safe. Clive, they need you to turn into Ifrit and carry it to the wagon. Now, where'd the treasure chest go?
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
How may I help you today, Clive? You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Man, my ability to speak is greatly hindered. My reputation is skyrocketing.
Think Mid might need some help.
Man, I should have drank my Red Bull.
Soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
I think what's-her-name's
Excellent.
got a better
Well
ring
done,
to
well
it.
done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tones? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Ain't so bad stretching your legs once in a while.
Oh, I'm never drinking
I wonder if this is faster than walking.
Hippocrates.
For you, Clive?
Well, actually, could you take a look at it?
I want to speed run this game.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Oh my god, my brain, I wanted to do something, but I can't think of what it was. Oh, Clive, they're gonna tell you to rest.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Wait, what the fuck?
So, Clive, who will accompany you?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a...
White chocobo eggs. Are you sure this list is right? I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. If so much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction. Hence, now, of course, they can be obtained with ease.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Sorry, Taria.
Where's Jill?
There's talk that the glass
All anyone ever wants anymore.
Up! You'll not find
Are
a
those
living in the
pepper
bushel.
How goes the hunt for Ingrid?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stores, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What about...
How about you look for the pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the...
Fresh cuts. Come and get them.
What can I interest you in today? I hope it's to your liking. Keep fighting the good fight.
How the hell is anyone's...
Oi, don't touch anything.
Man, how you don't even...
If that's what you want. And thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
I don't even have my brand no more. Jill just bing chillin'.
Bottles sold. Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Clive, you better say yes.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. Wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
That does look like some good fucking bread.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
She wants bread, Clive. Bread. No A.
Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so.
That's a
Thank
flag.
you, Clive.
That's a death flag. Jill's not gonna make it, or Clive's not gonna make it. Just fucking kiss already. God damn it.
Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Oh, Clive. Why? Why you like this, Clive?
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Ah, fuck.
How's work on the shielding progressing?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks, I was just explaining to Taya how, and now that we have all the ingredients...
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
She's not gonna test it. The ship's gonna explode. Damn, 500 ability points.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
We're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
Think Mid might need some help tidying up that workshop.
Think Mid might need well-meaning souls to leave her alone. She has it how she likes it.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Man, my neck is fucked.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
No!
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores searching for a land untouched by the Blight. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, that's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I just realized it's called Mid's Dungeon. That's great.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might feature?
Let's hear it.
Well, it's a big lovely bit of kit, it is. Bunging a solution you want problem is, it won't always get rid of, which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be...
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling...
Proper...
So what exactly do you need?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Could you pour the blackest blight water for it, sir? I did a bit of reading about where I... And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind.
I take it that's where I could...
I saw a billet on the humble myself, but...
All right.
Thank you, Coin.
Aw, shit. So that's the only one, right? Nope.
I went up to give some greens to the chopper.
What do you need? I'm saying for in India. Anything else?
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Trouble with the ledgers.
Uh-oh.
What could be wrong with Torgor?
Oh, her name is Karen.
Hopefully it's nothing.
Damn, we got hella quests now. What's wrong with you, bitch?
Blackthorn.
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. And you might still be doubting your craft. Even after perhaps sharing your thoughts, might.
That bastard. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well...
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single... The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
Mesa Moon.
That's what's troubling you.
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting.
And if you knew how to do, we could arm the curse breakers with.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome, and we can't have our master blacksmith being.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about.
Fucking Karen.
I got your note. You think something's wrong?
So you can read. I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me trick. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at it like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on somewhat else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was?
That's what the lawsman seems to...
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken in...
I suppose things happen differences. Perhaps Hippocrates knows.
Instead of everything.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Running around after him again?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight in, which made it nice and easy.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people who make like? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmecian bloke. Collects weapons. And he's got more money than sense, which is wise. I reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's...
I appreciate the... Lawsman, I need to ask you about...
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to... She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have some...
I rather think she might be right. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the Bones Lady Karen is a... Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, I
don't recall ever seeing anything.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida.
Even so.
Good hunting.
I'm about to be busy AF.
Nip told me she was building a ship.
Sandberg.
Clive.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. I don't want you a little. Listen. I've some bad news, and it's maybe my fault. Sadly, that square turned out to be... I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need help keeping it from...
Be late for that, I'd say.
There you are!
So let me get this straight. You forget, and instead of coming straight, you get Clive to come to you. Noble deed. The man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. Well?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We
Each.
owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well,
Those ledges were my
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on...
All right. But that doesn't mean you... Is there anything I can do to...
There might be. How do you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents. These are. Little something Sid and I set aside, and I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are...
I'm sure they will be.
But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe.
I know. Which is why I don't mind...
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
There's no need out.
I'm sure
Really?
No, I don't.
That was glorious. I'm gonna go there last. Motherfucker. It's like clockwork every time. The croc. I'm gonna guess that if I had to guess, that I should go to Lost Mine. Why do you cats love the Wi-Fi box?
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need. Come, my children.
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time for shooting.
Not here.
Oh, that was so dumb.
Run like the wind.
No mistakes.
Huh. Perhaps this way then? Oh. Okay, well, I'm over here, so might as well. And then I can just,
That'll do, girl.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady.
Gif. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt and to compensate.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
Otto is lucky to... I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the...
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven call in the air.
ah. Man, I was wondering why it was so hot. My fan is faced away, away from me. New things at this merchant. Ooh, it's already got a super fast cooldown though.
And a fine, fine day to you.
Slavers don't.
Faster!
I can walk from here.
Huh. This is a interesting place. Ah. The side path, perhaps. Looks about right.
Fetch.
Oh my god, he's so heckin' good.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck, wrong button. There we go. Well, I don't know what was going on there, but I'm glad I fucking survived. Hell yeah. Damn, Phoenix Flames is like... I was not expecting that big of a fucking upgrade.
Your reign is That's over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. Ffxvi needs more than this. People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The most
Now,
fragrant herbs.
Dusan, I know you're king, but do...
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Plates and pots, bowls and basins.
Is it bad that I don't remember who the fuck Martha is? Oh my god. I'm stupid.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
On the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oath this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a...
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's event, he has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a
I don't suppose a certain blade was among a single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is with...
Want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf, every ill...
And that's where
I shall speak to...
That will be very...
Farewell.
It's a little bit closer.
Let's go.
Dude, I saw my HP hit 1 though, fighting those bombs. That was wild. I wonder what's up here.
No need to ride from here.
Probably nothing worth my time currently, to be honest.
Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia.
Bro, this is just the calm lands in desert form. I refuse to be convinced otherwise.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Ow.
That's better.
What? I'm not buying it.
Nice try. You're finished.
Man, that hits hard. He had a pretty decent chunk of health left.
This must be it. Nothing seems to... All right.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable
Nice.
name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished...
A few moments of your time.
You're a peculiar...
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain...
Oh, true. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on. It was made in the Outer Isle and is used exclusively by the practitioner. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. There's a brutal sort of...
But how do they hone such an edge?
Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign
to this great and that is the key. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to take this, the very stone of which I spoke. Far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting pick.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship.
I am locked in bitter competition with a rival. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous.
And there are many other collectors.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thought.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our part... Radim, we mustn't...
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wife. Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see. Sorry for that, but hopefully
You learned something about...
I did better. Yes.
No wonder I couldn't get a one hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent...
Even so, is there some way...
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the... But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it. If swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see that. No point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing. Just imagine it. Good Valesthian steel with an edge as sharp as it... I won't make a copy, nah.
I'm sure the curse breakers...
Now I'll be working day and night since I was half your age. And I'll still be here when you're locked. Hey, I owe you one. August 2.
You'll be happy to hear you.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First, you come and find me when you've got a...
Right?
What are we making? Is it stronger than the diamond blade? Do you mind the blade? Oh, baby girl. I ain't gonna have materials for that.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
Oh, I just need more wheelwright? Wait, is that...
That it? Fine.
And what can I do for you?
I only need 60. Or 70, I mean.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Shush. Greatness is coming.
So, what'll it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself.
is so pretty.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
I wonder what the ultimate weapon for Clive is, besides the ultimate weapon that you get in, what you call it?
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
All right, there's. How's that hunt?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And you're a gent, right then. Telemon Malembic. And it worked.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder.
There's no need.
Don't be. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep.
What?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag.
Well,
that's the spirit.
More potion storage. Yes. And a new sword.
Well,
it certainly feels
right.
Thank you.
No. For supporting Mid and the rest of us in our. And I'm telling you, there's plenty.
That's like one of the most invaluable fucking quest rewards ever. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit, nikes. 2 potions and 1 high potion. Wonder, I know there's another upgrade. I wonder if that'll give me 1 more elixir. Oh yeah, what am I doing?
How do? There you go. Much obliged. Take care out there, eh?
Clive!
I wasn't expecting. It seems we still owe you and though I doubt it's what you were expecting.
A star, Ruby. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can...
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much? No. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me a bit much, sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat...
Something like that. Most days, I think.
Same as always. Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, Word probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would... Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, and when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would...
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who... I reckon what he saw in Sid, and don't we all... Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Gob will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good for Gout. You know what?
Ready, girl? Fly, Ambrosia.
It's close enough. What the fuck?
No mistakes.
It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Finished.
Torgal, I stole your kill. Oh, and I'm gonna... Nope. Wonder how much EXP I need.
No. Will it be enough, I wonder?
Such a heckin' good boy.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite.
Hell yeah. I'm back, bitch. Fuck.
I needed that.
I got lucky. I can't believe I did it. Fuck. Motherfucker. I don't know fucking how that worked, but thank God.
Nice try.
Oh, that was bullshit. Get some health back. Fuck. Thank God I got health back.
Nice try.
What? Motherfucker.
There's a good boy. Nice try.
Hold up a second. Damn it. Fuck.
Too slow. Thanks, boy. Nice try.
Nope. Bye. Not playing. Did I? Holy shit. I only got 120 ability points for that. Fallen Iron. Or how come?
Back to sleep with you.
Since I can't teabag, this is what you get. This is what you get.
I noticed you. So, Molly's left over. That'll teach me for treating you. All right, now we know what you're after. I can see about.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later.
You can, aye. Oh, nice. In return, you can thank Tome's phone.
I was just on my way to see it.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to look?
We were indeed.
Very good.
Lady Karen sends at them.
Ah. But do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role?
About how she...
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. The Fenrir of legend, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature.
What do you suggest?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one Icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother. In short, the Icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominant. One can but speculate as to how all...
He has seemed more...
And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still.
Oh. He's more than an ally. He's a friend.
He's the heckin' goodest boy ever. Is that the Torgal accessory that I heard about? I still want the ability points. Oh, really? Wait, never mind. It just increases his attack potency. Fair lightning rod. Okay.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Good. So Lady Karen...
Ah, she was just too stubborn. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me
I could...
Karen refused.
I hope it wasn't saying I...
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
Oh, wonderful.
Y'all gotta quit taking it so easy on that man, or he gonna stay fucking up.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you... Would you prefer the debt was...
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot. I may have tossed a talent or two in the idea, but those were donations. And
Of course not. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab a canny one, meanwhile. Might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself. Might be I already have a... Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty... You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
I hear you ended up thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which,
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are squirt.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, I set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first known day, and there was no hiding his nag.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted is to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Damn. These fucking quests are just so fucking deep.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Jesus.
Would you rather go with the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Man, is that Sid's urn or some shit? I feel like I missed something.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. All done?
right, Clive.
Okay, let's get the
How's
story
Twin
rocking
finished
and
sending
rolling.
half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl would do anything to put off visiting her old dad. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of.
She said that? In those words?
She?
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Oberlin.
Yep. You in a hurry at all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Got some but anyway, I was on my way up this sort of urgent by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to...
Thank you, Oberlin.
Don't mean...
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work?
Well, but next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun, just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after it.
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on. Just be sure to give Sid and the others.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll...
I hope she's telling the truth at least. Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen. What a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. No one like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Oh, I can't stand that guy.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
I don't like this. I feel like there's fuckery afoot.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
What the fuck? You know what? Actually, that does make sense. Never mind.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think? Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead.
I take it there's danger on...
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been...
How does a merchant misplace?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastard...
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. Chances are they'll come for you either way.
What?
You've clearly got a fight.
Yeah, lucky you. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods.
All right.
No. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction.
Step 1, get cart. Step 2,
Not sure I trust those two.
stonks.
But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of...
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
It's over.
Let's try.
This is probably it. But just in case it's not. There's so much more to add on to the menu.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be in...
Seems we've found ourselves...
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breed.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Oh, we needn't bother with such rabble. Oh, that's pretty.
This is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
see the reports are true, Father? You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrec.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths. Regarding
Fuck
the
that
nature
bitch.
of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrec, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
I just wanted to choke her to death.
Bocklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Ooh.
Company.
Refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
What do you think, Gun?
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Well met. Many thanks. You're sure you don't need it? Thank you. Just what I was looking for. Thank you.
Farewell.
If our new arrivals had brought any
I hear the brothers found another victim.
All right. What's that? The third this month?
Damn, this place is just fucking Treasure City.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
And that
How
was
much?
good.
For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not
exception?
for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Tight-fisted swine. Put your prices up a few, Gil.
I'll take the large one.
Good. There you are.
Man, I'm hungry.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goods. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us, Pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Oh my god, Goats is gonna get robbed 65.5 fucking times because
Keep
he's
an
an
eye out for
idiot.
this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Peaches and pears. Beats and beats.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Mm-hmm. You can explain anything to me.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
They stole my easy pass.
And no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants. Which is why we've decided, will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall...
Is there any other way of getting to the
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know. The guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass...
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Is it a seal? Are we getting a new seal? A wet seal? Oh, yeah.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Where that, I suggest that you speak with him before the makers.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's pass.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for some... Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh?
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpocket.
For one, that they're targeting the traders, harder to watch your back, see? Less chance of them, not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like...
Their eyes must have lit.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children and...
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? Suppose for one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole were dirty. Street orphans, by the sound of
orphans from the...
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of...
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to...
And so should...
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones in...
It's worth it.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Extremely difficult.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll taste your peaches.
Excuse me.
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you...
Only thing you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shop. So guess what I'm about to...
Sorry.
Fuck me.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Clive has such a way.
What do you want? It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very...
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Beans. He got beans. Hey. Did you know that that guy over there has beans? Well, now you know.
That's that, then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there toward...
Thank you.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
Who's this guy? New ally?
We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
We got a new ally? Because I'm down. I'm down for some more party members.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of spare. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pick. Then we all want the same.
So,
what else? If you get your trader's pass back, and I...
all right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said
we'll try it this time. Which way?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft then.
It's some
to the south past the camp.
fucking dudes with the wagon. Some wagon fucks. They're about to wag my nuts in their mouths.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
Oh my god, I just stepped on a child. Give this man a chocobo. Give that man a pussy.
Run like the wind.
That's
just the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track. Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
We got company!
That's the lot.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Ready, go?
Not a...
Aye. Some of our new recruits are...
Especially the little ones.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then...
Scum.
The leaders of the Cuth.
They don't deserve any mercy.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck. It's that guard from Bocklad. Kill him. Kill them all.
Soil and stone!
Oh, I hate wasting this shit on these fucking plebs. My complacency is gonna ruin me.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Whack.
Faster!
Back to the stables, girl.
Auckland.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That's that then.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion. Bloody crimson caravan. Scoot.
Ah, Clive. How goes the...
Quite the opposite.
Oof.
So it was the cast stone, and their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets. I only hope yours is among... Speaking of whom...
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need.
Hell
For a small
yeah.
fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that
I knew they
goods
were.
to market,
I knew they were
or
hip.
bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with...
Well, all Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own.
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Not before I do these 50,000 quests.
Now I just need to see about getting to work. I want bad news. Good, actually. Something, but only trouble is the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite the...
What exactly is...
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66.
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it then? A gentleman who might would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? So you'll do it. You won't need to go far. All three of them is Aldrich the Porter. Free, stop by again when you let them...
I'll be right back.
Hurry, man.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name.
If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of it's Oriflamme one day, then off. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. I was griping about now. Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? Joseph's lived a hard life.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around.
Pardon me, but would you... That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword. Might you be convinced to offer me the...
How exactly do you...
Well, being something of a scholar of them, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by Ned. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself well... Wonderful!
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And quickly! There is not...
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-well. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
That's that then.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here. Going.
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it, there was a young...
Which...
I got off down the road, I expect.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
You're finished. Fire and flame! Farewell!
Order. Muru.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast colossal vessels, airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through a tantalizing mystery, no doubt. But merely one of... Come, good sir.
This guy's a pain in the ass.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his...
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins. Shh, now. I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if... Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Oh, it really is goblins.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was...
I take it things are more complicated than...
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but the others, they huddled. They stole because it was that or starvation.
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fooled.
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
That's fucking cool as fuck. I love shit like that. But you know what I really love? Riding my motherfucking chocobo. Oh, look at that fucking air, boy. Air, boy. Air, boy. Air. Air, boy. Oh my god, dude.
All right then. Who's first?
Apparently this one.
Give me thunder! Stay down!
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not when such majesty stretches out. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought.
It's so fucking beautiful.
A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crack. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods? Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time. But we must not dwell upon such things. Onward.
Oh my god, dude, you just leave him. I need to just leave him.
Come on.
Fuck. Oh my god, dude, you did it now.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Stay down!
I'm gonna need that health back, sir. Fucking son of a bitch.
Come on! You're finished!
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me with your... Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zimmer, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see could the construction of such miraculous edifices? Alas, all is mere...
Not if you keep running head...
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly...
Glad to help, but...
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, you see, even and so I...
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so.
Fine.
And so ends it here. Your reward for
Man, it better be good. I want all the ability points. Okay, 280 is pretty nice.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Come on, come on. Jug of snake spit for the road.
Caravan stops next.
Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper's... He saw you, man.
He knows me.
Wine and ham to spare.
Comes with being the plate. We get meat from... My old man knew what... Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know...
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him. You're not here to...
The innkeeper sent me. He must be a busy...
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stay. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but... We've got our... Plenty trying to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough, and when they do, well... You know what? That wine...
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Fucking knew it.
I'll take the large. What I really want to eat.
Juicy pears! Snake your thirst!
Jug of snake spit for the road.
Peaches and pears. Beets and beans.
Porter for hire. The best served.
Joseph. He's certainly...
A good man. Thank you for...
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Our new arrivals.
I spoke to your friends.
It's been a while since we opened. The way I see it, that wine is as much to...
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose anyone, and without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Right, I'd better prepare.
I hear you had me If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord.
A goat and 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special in me.
Bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows.
Here they are, the free... The woes of the world may be monstrous and
never a truer word spoken.
Hell yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go get next to this next quest marker, and then I'm gonna take a short break for a little bit, because I want to eat and take care of a couple things, and yeah, I will probably be back later to stream more, because I am off work tomorrow.
Caravan stops next.
So thank you for tuning in,
What I really want to be.
and I will see you guys in a bit.